How's it? Today is Monday, February 6th, and today was a struggle. Today was very close to a destructive meltdown. Yeah, I had to do power snatch plus hang power snatch at 88, and I did one set, pretty okay power snatch. Hang was not a power snatch, not even close. That's fine with me because that's kind of what the program is set up to be like. Then I missed three snatches. I think this is the first time I missed a snatch since December. Maybe before December. I'm not entirely sure. The weights that I've been lifting, I mean, they are a little bit lighter than normal, but still, as far as execution goes, I showed that I was able to actually hit the snatch right at 88 by doing the first set, and that was just not good. I was very frustrated during the session, and I was actually hoping that today would have went really well because my warm ups for the power snatches were solid. They were confidence boosting, confidence giving, confidence inducing. I don't know what the phrase is, but whatever it is, they went well. They went a lot better than I had expected them to, and that's important to think about because having a fail, even if it's just the difference between a power snatch and a full snatch, that's a little bit different than having a fail. You know, I completely missed these lifts moving up into 88, and you'll see them. They're not that far off from misses, but they or from makes, but they just weren't there. I was a little bit further behind the bar than I normally am as far as receiving it, and then the nature of me trying to catch the power specifically for the power, I almost hit Shaq in the head there. But the nature of me trying to catch it in the power position made me just unable to get it in a full snatch, and that's not something that I want to be doing, especially on a regular basis. But I don't want to be failing at all. So watch these warm ups here at 60, 60 power here. Look at that. Pretty solid for speed and timing, I think. 70 was good too. I felt like I had a lot of tension on the bar, so even that hang snatch was really good. 80, I do here as a warm up. This is my last warm up with the hang on there, because I wasn't sure if I'll be able to do it for 85. But that power from the ground was solid. Power from the hang, also solid. I'm happy that I'm still able to do 80 for the 1+1. Again, I mentioned 85 here. I don't do the hang, but that power was okay. You know, it seemed like there would be some room for improvement there. And here's my first set. So it went a little bit behind my head. I got under the bar a little bit quicker than I would have liked. My elbow kind of felt a little bit uneasy. So then when I guess the reason why I missed was kind of an overcorrection for that. So I didn't push my body as violently underneath. You see there. Definitely below power height, but I was not in a position to save it in the full snatch. This one here as well. Another fail. To be honest, don't know what happened there. um, I feel like I just probably gave up. Yeah, this one I tried to save it, but hips were a little bit too far behind again. David and Shaq were just like, what? Here's the one I actually did make. Not a power. That's fine to me at this point. Try to be aggressive under so that I wouldn't miss. But you see the frustration there. And this one's not a power either. but it's not a miss. So that's a lot better. And this snatch is a little bit better than that other one. But yeah, I was so close to just giving up and leaving. I was not happy. I spent a lot longer than I wanted to on those snatches. And I wasn't sure when I would have just cut it and moved on. If I had missed, a fourth one or a fifth one. Because at the end of the day, it's not very heavy. For me to, I did 88 last week I mean, there was just singles on the Friday, but for me to miss them like that is just honestly unacceptable. Moved into my power clean plus hang power clean plus power jerk, 60, 90, and then 108. I think that's actually what I warmed up with on Friday. Second hang power for these sets was not the best, but I think overall, like, when compared to the snatches, these were a lot better. So that's a positive sign. I did feel a little tweak, a little ache in my mid back, the one that hasn't been present for 2 months at this point. So that is something I need to get ahead of. Start doing my thoracic stretches a little bit more, a little bit regularly, a little bit more regularly. Here's my last set. I think when I regrip for the clean right here, regrip into the jerk, that's the part when I feel it the most. It doesn't necessarily hurt on the clean. It might, but I'm not like really paying attention to it. I thought I pressed out on my right elbow here, but I don't think I did when I watched the video. It was more like a shoulder kind of sliding into place. But after that, I finished off with my snatch RDLs, some pull-ups, and some GHD sit-ups. I mentioned this last week that I was really looking forward to this week just because I would be moving into a little bit heavier weights for the Friday lift, which would be like 91 and then 111. And it's still true, but I just thought that this Monday would still be able to continue to progress. Maybe I'll be able to in the future. I am not sure, but as it stands, for the time being, today was hard. Today was difficult, to say the least. But I stuck through it, and I think I'm better after because of it. So something to learn from every situation. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.